except tell you I think it's wonderful how much energy you have.
Well, thanks.
I mean, especially considering how tough it's been for you to find work.
Oh, brother. Okay, he said, oh my gosh. They're taking it there. I didn't think this would happen like this. Oh no. Oh Lord, protect her. Protect her, Lord, please. Amen. We got episode 7, about to start it right now. It is called the one where Ross found. Oh! What? Hold up. What? Okay, see, last episode, this was just preparation for this, because last episode was a super lighthearted episode, and now we got the one where Ross finds out? The season 2, episode 24 was the one where Rachel finds out, right? Ooh! I'm hitting play!
Every time I put on a little weight, I start questioning everything.
I put on a little weight?
Yeah.
Why do you do it on me?
Why won't he give it up?
Well, maybe he drives his car on the other side of the road, if you know what I mean.
So you really okay about all this?
Oh, yeah, come on. I'm moving on. For all I care, throw her through the damn thing. This friend of mine is getting a cat with his girlfriend.
Oh, that does sound...
He's like, wait. He seems like an honest guy. I like him, bro. Cause like he didn't get all mad about it and flustered and just, throw the table up and leave. Like, he's handling his emotions like a mature adult male should. Or just like a mature adult should at this point. Like, you find out, you come into the realization that the woman you are trying to invest your time in clearly has feelings for someone else, and though she honors her friend and respects you enough to even go on the date and try to make it work, she can't help but realize, I can't get over this other guy. You know what I mean? I don't think I've ever been at that point though, to where I was like actively trying to talk to somebody else when I really still like this other person. I mean, like, if I don't like you, bro, if you with somebody else, it really depends, though. It really depends, cause this is a sticky situation. The way Rachel found out, it's like she found out and then he came back. Oh my goodness, bro. What am I saying? And I don't know. Why did I answer my own question?
Why don't they get one of those bugs, one of those fruit flies, those things that live for like a day or something? What are they called?
Fruit fly? You just can't see it now because you haven't had any clothes.
That's what it is. That's what I need. God, you're brilliant.
Sometimes I forget that Rachel was like, she was like sheltered growing up, to the point where in the first season, I completely forget. Like, Rachel's grown so much since season 1 that I forget how sheltered she used to be. She didn't have a job. She didn't. I mean, what else do I have here? I don't know. I expected to have an outline of things prepared for you guys, but I really was not as prepared as I thought I was. Basically, there are probably other things that Rachel didn't understand fully or didn't experience fully because of how sheltered she was. Not to say she was sheltered to the point where, she doesn't, know how to party, I guess, or has never had, sexual intercourse, because I'm pretty sure she's had sex before, Paolo in season 1. It's just that she was a bit more sheltered on like adulthood, I suppose. But in terms of like closure, I don't know. Would that fall into the category of being sheltered? I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one, Chief.
There, I'm thinking of names, so obviously I am over you. My friend is what they call
That's not
closure.
Nowhere close, but all right.
I haven't even been home yet. Do you mind if I check my messages?
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Is this happening with Rachel in the room? Is this happening? Oh my goodness! No, I mean yes, right? No, I don't know. Let's watch. Oh, I'm nervous. This is the moment I've waited for, but okay. Just gotta get some stretches in, some pre-game stretches. Okay, all right, I'm ready. Ooh, my back. Okay. All right, I'm ready. I'm ready for this moment. I've never been more ready in my entire life. He listened to the entire thing.
You're over me? When were you under me? What? And now you're over me?
No.
Are you over me?
Nope. He's not.
Scott asked me to come over for lunch today, and I did.
And?
And we did.
All right,
Nice.
Way to go.
Yay me.
He got you thinking this is a great idea?
Uh-huh.
This man is my god.
No.
Oh, things got in the way, you know, like Italian guys or ex-fiancés.
I don't need your stupid shit. Now I got closure.
The rain in the background.
It's over.
I gotta take a rest. That did a number on me emotionally. It's like my tear ducts started. Woo. Okay. My eyes got a little wet, but I made it through.
And it's not as if you have a boyfriend's shoulder to cry on.
Well, no, but
I mean, if it were me, I think I'd have difficulty just getting out of bed at all.
I was hoping he didn't say anything too hurtful to her where she would be so depressed for a while and need a few episodes to recover. But he was really just trying to take a load off from working out so much, because Monica, once she's very passionate. She's a very passionate character. And once she has her mind set on something, she goes for it. She has that drive. And I really like that about her character, man. It's kind of inspiring to myself. It should be inspiring to anyone watching the show. But Chandler, he really don't be feeling as motivated to work out as much as Monica. Monica maintains her shape, and it makes sense because when she was growing up, she was a bit out of shape, out of character. Okay, out of shape. We haven't seen any pictures of Monica when she was younger. I don't know if Courtney Cox was actually out of shape when she was younger, but the character Monica was very out of shape when she was younger. As she grew up, she thinned out, she started working out, and since then, as you can see, she has sustained and maintained her passion and dedication to staying in shape. However, Chandler was like on the opposite end of that, and he was kind of regressing into like a lesser version of himself as far as his maintenance regarding his physical health goes. But Monica was able to rub off on Chandler with her like positive outlook and her lifestyle in general. That she was able to share her wisdom, her advice, her encouragement, her energy with Chandler. Like, Chandler was like Goku essentially. He was like, give me your energy. And Monica was like, here you go, Kakarot. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was just like that. And, after that, we got to see Chandler not really like it as much. But at the same time, he still liked it enough to lose weight. And so I'm proud of my guy Chandler for it. I'm proud of Monica. They have a nice little friendship, bro. I really like their friendship. Every time they have these little moments with Chandler and Monica, I really enjoy it because I think they're like, I think Chandler's the most sarcastic guy in the show, and I think Monica might be the most sarcastic woman. I think. I don't know, but all of them are very sarcastic. I feel like Phoebe has a lot of sarcastic moments too. It might be a toss-up between Phoebe and Monica though. I don't know. I may need to think about that. But I like Chandler and Monica's scenes that they share because it's always gonna be a very like a very interesting moment to remember. There was something else I did not expect. Whoa! First off, when Rachel found the way Ross found out, whoa, kind of a plot twist. You know, I was just expecting him to hear the voicemail at home, you know, not listen to it in front of the person who recorded the message. I was scared. If this was real life, my reaction that you guys saw on video, that would be my reaction in real life. If I was either in Rachel's shoes, well, yeah, if I was in Rachel's shoes, I would also be like, I'm scared. I don't know if I want to do this, you know, because I've never left a voicemail for somebody when I was drunk. I've never been drunk though, but I've never left a voicemail or done anything. Okay, well, there was a time where I sent a text to someone. All right, a bit of a story time. I sent a text to my college roommate's friend. All right, super accidental, bro. I was supposed to text him, my roommate. I was supposed to text him, you know. I was letting him know what we needed to do for the night regarding our friend, the girl that we had just met. I had her contact information in my phone though, because she was in a class that I took, I think a few semesters ago, and I was like giving her advice through text, you know, telling her how to do such and such for like a biology? It was like it was a biology course. And I didn't even know it until after I pressed send. I'm like, hey, why does our conversation thread look different? I look at the top of the screen. It says the girl's name that I was talking about and not my roommate. And I'm just like, what have I done? What have I done? At this point, I was the only one in the room. My roommate was somewhere on campus. The girl was in the dorm. I felt so incredibly awkward after that. It's so incredibly awkward, bro. Because she was always a cool person. Ever since then, man, I just felt so awkward. I felt so bad. I don't know if I ever apologized to her, but if you ever see this video, you know who you are. If you ever see this video, I am terribly sorry. So yeah, you ever sent a text to the wrong person? You ever sent a text to the person you were talking about instead of the person you needed to talk to them about with? You know, like, oh man. Or what, however, you guys know what I meant. But it was a really messed up situation. But I could kind of relate to Rachel's situation. That's why I was scared, because I was scared back then, and I was scared for Rachel right now. In this episode, man, it was a very, but I'm glad she found because sometimes the best things in life can originate from mistakes. As you guys know, LeBron's success, for those of you who don't know, LeBron James, the NBA player, his some may say his greatest failure is him losing the Eastern Conference Finals to the Orlando Magic. And because of that, what happened was that a month later, LeBron goes to Miami. He wins a ring in Miami. He wins another ring in Miami. He goes back to Cleveland. He brings home a trophy to Cleveland. He goes to LA. He wins a ring in LA. Like, if LeBron never lost the Eastern Conference Finals in 2010, he may not, or 2009, I think that was, he may not have ever gone to Miami. That was 2010 though. That was 2010, because I have the newspaper article in my bedroom at home at my parents' house. I was so devastated because he was my favorite player of all time. At that point, at least. At that point. Now it's Derrick Rose, but you know, LeBron is my second favorite player of all time, for sure. It's D Rose, LeBron, probably Kobe. I don't have Michael simply because you know, I didn't grow up watching Michael, so even though I know how great Michael Jordan is, like I can't put him in my top 5 favorite players. I think he's in the top 5 greatest players of all time for sure. Probably, I would even say top 2, bro. But I can't put him in my top 5 favorite players because I just didn't grow up. I wasn't alive. I wasn't alive. Even though I grew up in Illinois. I should have been alive. I asked my dad, hey, how come I wasn't born? You know, when my sister was born. How come y'all had me last? You know what I mean? Like, I was the one who wanted to watch Michael Jordan. Yet I was stuck. Being created. You know, I couldn't do anything about it. You know what I mean? But then again, if I was created earlier, I wouldn't be here reacting to friends for y'all. So who knows? I'd probably be doing something else. I'd probably be a businessman. You know, I'd probably be, I don't know, some scientist or something. I don't know. Whatever I could have, you know, gone to college for. You know, could have gone to college for a different thing. You know what I mean? And be in a different, who knows? Anyways, back to the episode title. I digress. Back to the episode in general, though. Fire episode. I know I've been talking a lot about a lot of other things, but just because this episode was super relatable to my life and to particular experiences I've had in recent, even, such as there was, what was Joey doing? Joey wasn't really on anything in this episode. Yeah, he was kind of in the background. Phoebe. He was talking to Phoebe about her. Okay, so we had Phoebe going through what she was going through with a guy and trying to. I saw this episode reminded me of that episode from Scrubs. Oh man, for those of you who are watching Scrubs, who have yet to see Scrubs and want to watch the entire series of Scrubs, I highly recommend like skipping forward like a few, like maybe 30 seconds to 60 seconds, because I'm about to talk about it right now. All right, so in this episode of Scrubs, we had a character in that show, like a character. Okay, I'll try to say it without spoilers. Never mind. We had a character in that show want to have, like, you know, sexual intercourse with a guy. She wasn't like getting it, and she was wondering like why is he not interested in me? You know, why does he not initiate, you know, sex? And later we came to find out. I actually forget. I've seen that show like 3 times, and I can't even remember what ended up happening with her and that guy. I think what ended up happening was he just wasn't like he didn't really want to have sex, but he liked her enough to just, you know, be with her all the time and just not have sex. It's her who wanted to have sex, but I think what ended up happening was maybe she really, you know what? I don't know, man. Y'all know who I'm talking about, though. We talk. You know. I'm talking about the main female character in Scrubs and a love interest she had in like season. I want to say season 2, but it could have been season 1. It was one of those seasons though, for sure, because she was not an actual doctor yet. She was still an intern, if I'm not mistaken. Her hairstyle was different. Yeah, she is. Yeah, it had to have been season 2 or 1. Okay, but I loved each of the characters' story arcs in this episode. I know I said story arcs for an episode, which doesn't really make sense, but I love each of their arcs in this episode because I feel like everything was relatable to me, and not just because I've had experiences similar like this in real life, but because I've seen this play out in other scenarios, like in other either shows or other people's lives in real life. And that's why this is probably my favorite episode of season 2. I know I like a lot of episodes in season 2 so far, but this one right here, the one where Ross finds out, probably my favorite. Ross and Rachel, their scene, that scene left me so like I was speechless. I couldn't say a single thing because I just wanted to focus on that, like, that intensity they put in those specific scenes where Ross was in the window and Rachel was sitting there like this. I couldn't say a single thing, bro, because it was just that emotionally impactful for me. Like, Friends, how could you watch Friends and not be, like, seriously emotionally invested? I don't know, bro. You must be on something, because I don't know what it is though, but you on something for sure. If you're not emotionally invested in these characters, what are you doing? Stop watching Friends, bro. Stop. Get out. You're done. Like, if you came here to this video and you just watch reactions, but you don't care about the friends' lives, what are you doing, bro? But I'm assuming everybody that's here cares. You know what I mean? Like, otherwise they just drop a dislike and they leave. You know. But everybody who's watching this far, thank you for watching. Because I was talking a lot this episode. I was talking a lot after the episode ended. And now I'm gonna stop. And I'm gonna watch the next episode. Season 2, episode 8. Because we got 3 episodes dropping. Well, actually we got 6 episodes dropping on OnlyFans. OnlyFans link in the description below. But that's gonna be it for this reaction, guys. I will see you guys next week. You know? Yeah. All right. Yeah. Peace. Wait. No, that's it. Peace.
Hear these melodies, hearing these melodies.